Welcome back to our videos on solutions for pain, solutions for life. So my name is Dr. Sean Sievert from Atlas Natural Medicine, and we have our famous Brandy here with us again to show us and demonstrate some different exercises that you can do to try and take control of knee pain, leg pain. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, and you will get other videos on how to help also handle issues in your lower back, issues in your neck, shoulders. There will be a whole series of videos. But today we're going to focus on some easy, simple exercises that you can start doing from home for knee problems. So the first one we're going to do, I'm going to have you swing around for me, Brandy, is when we take a look at the knee has multiple different muscles. We have your big muscles on the front part of your leg, known as your quadriceps. You have the underneath muscles, which are the hamstrings, and then you have the muscles in the back, which are your calf muscles. The three of those act as the major muscles to give support to the knee. Now there's all sorts of other smaller muscles that help stabilize the knee, but we're going to work on stretching and building up strength on those three big major muscles. And most of the time, if you have knee problems, have had a knee injury, there tends to be a lot of muscle spasm, a lot of muscle tightness and weakness because the body adapts and you start using and walking differently over a period of time. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try and build up a little bit of extra strength up here in the quadricep muscle, at the same time stretching the hamstring and stretching the portion of the calf. And you're going to do, when you do these exercises, you're going to do 3 sets of 15. And so the first thing you're going to do is just sitting at the edge of a table, the edge of a chair. You're going to go ahead and bring that leg up, and you're going to count to 4. As Brandy, in her head, you can see the numbers counting to 4. And she's going to continue to do that for 15 repetitions. And then when you are done doing 15 repetitions, you would go ahead and do the other leg 15 repetitions. Always, whenever you have a knee problem or any type of extremity problem, if you are going to do rehab exercises on one side, you should always do things equally on the other side, because the body, as I said earlier, the body does adapt, does compensate. So even though you may start building up strength on this side, you may have lost strength on the other side because of the way in which you're walking or moving, climbing stairs, things of that sort. So after she does 15 repetitions of that, she will switch, and you will do 3 sets of that, doing 15 repetitions on each leg. And for an individual that does not do or has not done these exercises in a while, what do you start to feel? You can feel after just doing 10 or 12 of them, you start to feel these muscles as you lift that leg up and you're holding and you're contracting that muscle, you will start to feel that fatigue. And that's what we're trying to do is build up that strength. So Brandy doesn't know, but she's actually doing her daily exercise. She's getting herself back in shape today. So
I definitely feel it up in here, for sure.
Excellent. Now you're going to go, obviously, this is an exercise that is done based on your limits. So let's just pretend here, for an example, that she had a severe knee issue. Go ahead and lift your knee up. And if your leg only comes that far, and you can't straighten it out, that's fine. You're just going to hold and contract it at that point. So you're still working these muscles. Some of the other exercises that we will be doing will help to stretch that out. So then later on, you do have the full range of motion in that. So just do the exercises to whatever your body limits are for the current time. So after this set of 15 on each side, doing 3 repetitions, then you're going to come and she's going to slide on back onto. You can do these on your bed, you can do them on the floor, whatever works for you. And she's just going to lay straight back. And now one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to really start working on stretching the muscles, the hamstrings and the calf muscles. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take one leg and you're going to bring that knee all the way up so it's almost like in a perpendicular position to the rest of the body. You're going to support the back part of your leg, and then all she's going to do very simply is lift that leg. And here you can see Brandy needs to be doing these stretches more often because you can see her leg does not fully straighten out, which means there is a lot of tension in these muscles here and in this area over here. And so you're going to hold this as you lift your leg up, and you're going to try and straighten it up as straight as you can get it. You'll do this for 20 seconds, and then you'll switch, you'll do the other leg, and you're going to do 3 or 4 repetitions of those, holding it for 20 seconds on each leg. And then when you bring it down, you're going to switch legs. Go ahead and do the other side for us, because I'm going to demonstrate something here. And so once again, bring that leg all the way up, and once again you can see very clearly here, and she does not have full range of motion of that knee. This strain and stress on the muscles of the hamstrings, the tendons of the back, is going to cause constant strain and stress on the knee joint. And this is what ends up leading to, over a period of years of this happening, will lead to arthritis, degeneration, weakness of the knees, and things of that sort. Now, if you are very, very flexible and you are doing this exercise, the other thing you can do is also practice pulling those toes down, and that will even stretch further into the calf muscle and into those hamstring muscles. If you are super flexible, you can do this. If, for example, on one leg you're super flexible and on the other you're not, you can also wrap a towel or a cord, a belt around the foot and really try and then straighten that leg up and bring it up further so you get even further stretch, which she's holding. She's holding it in there, but you can definitely feel that. And so you're going to do 3 sets of 20, holding it for 20 seconds each leg, rotating back and forth. And then the last exercise that we're going to do is we're trying to get some range of motion into the knee. So on this exercise here particularly, we want to be getting a full range of motion of the knee, but we're also trying to build some of the hip flexor muscles. And so this exercise is very simple. What she's going to do is she's going to place one foot in this position like that. Typically it does work better without shoes on. If you have socks on, that's great. And what she's going to do is she's going to slide that foot all the way to, trying to touch it to her butt, keeping the heel on the floor. And as that happens, that will get the full range of motion into the knee, but it will also help build some flexor muscles in the hip socket there. And then she's going to bring it down, and you go slow, good, and then you bring it back up again. And you're going to do 15 repetitions of this, and the key is making sure that you're keeping that heel, no cheating, keep that heel onto the floor. Then go ahead and push it all the way down. And once again, you don't have to come all the way down, but you come to about that position, and then you go back up, keeping the heel flat on the floor, and you do 15 repetitions of these. And then you would do, obviously, both sides, 15 repetitions, and do 3 to 4 sets on each side. And by doing those 3 simple exercises, you're getting range of motion, you're stretching the hamstrings, and you're building the quads. That would be your first step to try and take control back of your knee pain. Tune in for more videos on how you can get your knees in better shape. We'll get better at that. It's not bad. It'll work.